This brave student stepped up to the microphone at a school board meeting to express his feelings about the mask mandate and how a mask mandate might have saved the life of his grandmother. The response from the adults in the audience is grotesque, to say the least.
This year, we've already had to shut down because of a lack of staff in the school, and we're only a month into it. This is going to continue if we don't have a mask mandate. I'm worried about my family. If I get COVID, I'm going to bring it to my family. And I talk to my grandparents a lot. They're higher risk than me, so I don't want to give them COVID. This time last year, my grandmother, who was a former teacher at the Rutherford County School System, died of COVID because someone wasn't wearing a mask. This
woman right here is literally laughing at this child as he describes the death of his grandmother.
This is a very...
The irony of her holding up a sign that says, "Let our kids smile," as she literally bullies a child.
This is a...
Hey guys, we're here to act professional. Please, sir, go ahead.
Thank you. This is an avoidable issue, and by not wearing masks in schools, it's irresponsible. We're killing people. This is not something that we should be doing for the education of our students. Thank you.
Unfortunately, this rotten woman isn't the only parent who's been acting completely out of pocket at school board meetings regarding mask mandates.
No more masks. Keep it calm. No more masks. We know who you are. We know who you are. You can leave freely, but we will find you, and we know you will never be allowed in public again.
I'm Rayy Vana, and I'm literally losing my goddamn mind. Wait, that's not right. Welcome back to RebelHQ. That's better. The coronavirus has really brought out the worst in some parents, and they decided to display that bad behavior very publicly at a lot of school board meetings.
Decided to mask up our children, but once again, your announcement has fallen short of providing evidence, data, which we have continuously asked for, science, common sense, and now human decency. Forced mask mandates for something that has an almost 0% chance of killing them is child abuse.
Yeah, putting a mask on your child is child abuse. A real patriot parent would let their kid die of a preventable disease.
So I have to ask, why are you really doing this? It's not to protect our kids. They don't need it. It's not to protect adults because they can get a COVID vaccine if they want to. And many of us have the antibodies. So what is the reason? If you ask me, I'd say you do it to protect yourselves politically, period.
When's it going to end?
Never.
Our children will never see the freedoms that we enjoyed growing up. They are not even free to breathe fresh air. If God wanted us to cover our mouth and nose, he would have made us that way.
I feel like I don't even have to explain why this is an insane argument. We're all on the same page, right? Awesome.
My daughter will not be subjected to what she was to last year. Our daughter is healing, and we will not interrupt this process for her. We will be, because of the mandate, pulling her out of BPS schools.
Wait, your kid doesn't even go to this school anymore? What the hell are you doing at this meeting?
I don't know if any of you were abused or put in a situation you did not want to be in as a child, either emotionally, physically, or mentally, but I was. And it took me years to recover. I know Josephine's story may be the only one you hear tonight, but I wonder how many other students are suffering in silence.
Did you notice how a lot of these parents use the term child abuse? Have you ever wondered why they would use that term to describe putting a mask on a child to prevent the spread of a preventable disease? It's because that's what the right-wing media is telling them to say. It's because that's what the QAnon Facebook groups that they've fallen into are telling them is happening. Don't put your children's life at risk for your conservative ideology. Because if anything is child abuse, it's that.